From Southern Ontario, April 16th. So in part 2 of looking at who and what the WEF are, let's move on to the frightening and indisputable fact that the WEF, the WHO, the IMF, the World Bank, and yes, the UN, just to name a few, are all in part what is often referred to as the global cabal, self-proclaimed global elitists whose stated objective is a one-world government, that being them, the New World Order, the Fourth Industrial Revolution, Agenda 2030, etc. Now, by nature, I'm a skeptic. So as it came to light that these aforementioned out-groups are all in fact different divisions of the same, I'll just use the term outfit, I pondered how I could confirm to my own way of thinking, it's accepted on a global level that the WHO, the UN, etc. are all just part of the same outfit. But I was wondering, how can I confirm that to my own way of thinking? So, let me catch up to my notes here because I ran off them. Okay, so this is what I did. From the WEF's website, I took 30 names that seemed to be, I'll say, amongst the top brass, and wrote those names down. Then I went over to the WHO. And oh yeah, there's 3 or 4 of the same characters. I went to the IMF, the International Monetary Fund. Oh yeah, checked off a few more. Go to the UN. Oh, check. Is there anybody in the UN who isn't a WEF? I'll just say member at this point in time. Ties to the World Bank. Why, the president is a WEF contributor. I'm not going to get into here the difference between contributor, member, young global leaders, graduate, who sits on the, as Chrystia Freeland does, on the board of directors. It's kind of not relevant here. Some of the WEF elitists showed up in more than 2 divisions of this outfit. You might find a character, again, I'll say, he's WEF, he's WHO, and he's IMF, or UN, or whatever. In summation, you can easily fact-check that the UN signed an agreement with the WEF to, and I quote, hasten Agenda 2030. That was not long ago. I did a video about it recently, and I forget quite when they signed that, but it was quite recent. So next time we'll take a look at Sri Lanka, which was the guinea pig of the WEF, the WHO, and the IMF. And if you want to do some homework yourself, check out the UN's Sustainable Farming Scheme. That's why Europe is, so many countries are, well, in revolt. It's beyond protest. I'll leave this vid here.